Top of the top. We up once again. Good morning, good morning. We back at it again. What's up, y'all? Good morning. So, y'all, today will be a good episode. That's all it is. Every day is an episode. That's all it is. So, anyway, this is the thing, man. I'm going to tell y'all straight up. From now on, everything is just going to be a lot of real stuff. So, whatever's on the cover, it don't really matter because it's nothing but real stuff happening right now. New York is crumbling. People are folding. So I'm going to let y'all know, a percentage of New Yorkers are not online. So like I said, I know what's up. The daytime was a lot of East Coast. After 12, West Coast. So I even been noticing from I know what's going on in the city, and I'm seeing the numbers play out. No, y'all, everything is real. People are gone, y'all. People being wiped out. It's a fact. Everybody's going to jail. Everybody's crumbling. People running from these cities. They trying to run. We're going to get into it. Also, everything I've been telling y'all about these bloggers. Let's rewind it. Did I not tell you this is the year for all the bloggers and all janky-ass media is they turn to fall? When I told y'all that everybody had their hands. I'm just going to be quiet, man. The Shade Room admits they've been controlling the black narrative. But don't forget, the main thing is ignorance, stupidity. But they admitted it. And on top of that, they got rich. But now, I know what's happening. Now they want to cry the blues because they shit crashing. So around here, you already know the Shade Room crashing because they've been crashing. But now they talking. Man, I tell y'all, man, there's a lot of shit going on. Guess what? I know I keep saying guess what? But Maury Povich got a podcast. And Maury Povich was talking to the owner of the Shade Room. But if you've been tapped in, I told you guys, I said that these apps, these bloggers are nothing but goddamn Maury and Jerry Springer. I said it's the same program for the same people. Bingo. When I put it together, I'm like, yo, all these apps all they did with these apps was we was watching Jerry Springer fights, not the fights on the app. People watching fights live. World Star, same shit. Jerry Springer started that whole what? Trans. Is that a trans? Is it a woman? He started that. Then you started seeing that on your timeline. I'm just telling you. All this shit comes from somewhere. He ain't the father. All the dysfunction. Step up and be a man. You start seeing them do that on every app, right? Instagram, Facebook, baby mother, this number. You saw it, right? I told y'all they was all in a big ass experiment. Yo, if I can, man, hopefully one day somebody can explain all the shit that just happened. The most horrific things have happened, but people did it to themselves. All right? It's driving me crazy because I can't believe what happened. People are gone, y'all. They never coming back. Their ignorance put them somewhere so far deep. And now that the money's gone, see, the money is gone. We know what's happening around here. Now everybody want to start talking. But see, a lot of y'all didn't know Maury was still around. So Shade Room and Maury was talking. Now I'm going to say this. I'm not stupid. I want to assume somebody was behind that the whole time. But the number one thing, you must understand this. The owner of the Shade Room is African. And there's nothing wrong with that. But that's just my proof. And I told you that anybody could be black because it's just a word. Meanwhile, everybody's going to claim black. And the people that have been claiming black their whole life and are so proud to be black, somehow they always end up the joke. Somehow they always end up broke. And somehow they always end up the worst. But it's nobody's fault. So I'm not blaming the woman. I'm not blaming the Shade Room owner. No, this is a year everybody will get their disgrace. Not from me, the world giving it to you. But don't forget, I told you already, Shade Room spin was going to crash. They've been crashing. Everybody been crashing. As of now, today, 2026, the only people winning in this department is Kanye West, he just started, and Cardi B. Cardi B is now, if she keep it going, I'm going to have to crown her the hardest working woman. because that's what's going on. So we're going to get into that. Cardi B is claiming, I don't know if it's a fact, but she claims somebody stole her card and jacked up $60,000 on her card, her American Express. And allegedly, she got the footage and all that. She want them locked up. So we're going to see what's up with that. But like I say, man, it's all of what I was speaking about yesterday. That's what I'm talking. So y'all know we did this yesterday. Then I see Cardi B talking as if she a victim, but I know what's going on. Everybody's scamming, robbing, stealing. Everybody trying to do what they got to do to survive, y'all. I'm going to show y'all today. I promise y'all, I have laughs today. I promise you that. No. When I told people what's going to happen to them, no, y'all. All of these, it was so many years of people tormenting us online. I took it all. I took it. This shit goes back to 2009 somewhere when somebody was saying, just give him some time, man. Give him some time. Man, you know Bush messed up everything, man. Just give him some time. I've been dealing with this shit since back then. And I gave them time. I shut up. I let everybody do them. But somehow, what's going on now? Everybody's hiding. Everybody's gone. We don't see the same energy. We are now in this world right here. Let me tell you what world we in. First of all, the separation happened already. This is what I was telling you. Everybody turned into this major fucking gang online. And if you wasn't with the gang, if you wasn't with the same beliefs, opinions, views, you got shamed. I know people personally, they got attacked on their Facebook page just because they said shit people didn't like. They purposely had people online to destroy people's views and opinions. Got it? That's what it was all about. So I'm telling y'all, social media was never fair. So you know how you thought it was fair? I'm telling y'all, it was always control. Meaning it was always this mentality. You guys are going to always be in bondage. So in the world of free thinking, it was set up online where if you somebody that speak out in your opinion, you'll get jumped. Now, a lot of y'all, I'm pretty sure it happened to you. Don't matter. If you wasn't with no agenda, meaning whatever they was pushing, if you said anything against it, you was going to get destroyed online. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Any political topic, any natural opinion. But that's why I told you in the end, they all going to be Freak Nation. Freak Nation is the people that believed all the bullshit, participated in all the bullshit, and the ones that are stuck in a bullshit. And we don't deal with them at all. Let me say it again. We don't deal with them at all. All right? We don't deal with them at all. So like I said, anybody, if this flag strikes your heart a certain way of hate or anger, I'm talking to you. And your time is up. All right? That's all it is. And I have no political figure. I have no government job. I'm just telling you because I'm from the soil. And I know a whole lot that you don't know about. But we let y'all perpetrate for a long time. I'm just telling you. All y'all shit gonna end bad. It's already ending. You get it? Because instead of coming together, y'all was dealing with that divide and conquer. But now y'all the ones getting conquered. That's what's happening. All right? The main people that was dealing in divide and conquer. Because now you're going to see it was no love. It was no love, y'all. It was cutthroat, slay, cutthroat, slander, trash. That's all it was, right? But now they want to be quiet. Now they want forgiveness. Now they want somebody to be easy on them. You got it? No, y'all. I watch my people be tormented. I watch my people be hoodwinked, dragged, finesse. So I don't got to be quiet. I'm from the soil. So let's get into it. Because I already told you Claressa Shields gonna get her ass knocked out. You see that? You see that woman right there? Just watch what's gonna happen to Claressa Shields. And I'm gonna say this. I don't want her to get knocked out. I don't want her to lose. But I told y'all, she been playing online too much. When you play on this shit, you become a joke. Y'all all have all your proof of everybody that had a name, everybody that was of a certain status, respect. You saw them come on here, do too much, play around, and somehow they just get embarrassed or they don't stay focused on their crafts. So the truth is also, the internet didn't just distract us, it also distracted everybody with talent. That's why you're going to see nobody produced talent in their field. Guess what else we're going to talk about today, guys? We also going to talk about how LeBron screamed on Bronny on the court in front of everybody. See, everybody's folding. See, now remember LeBron James going hard on Stephen A. about what he said about his son, my son, my son, my son. Meanwhile, LeBron embarrassed his son in front of the whole world, even though I already got the special ready. I just didn't drop it yet. Failed talent, incompetence. And I'm going to show y'all how all these people supposed to be so rich, big, and smart, but somehow all their kids and offspring, I don't know. Are y'all ready? We up. Let's go. Top of the top. First thing first. What's up, Fatima? What's up, PJ? Shout out to the people in the chat. Shout out to the replay gang. That's the family. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button. Everybody leave comments. Everybody that participates in the chat. And I'm always tell you, you don't got to agree with me. But this is the wrong channel to come and go against the grain. That's all I'm saying. All right? You ain't going to derail shit. Y'all the ones that got derailed in the end. And I already knew. We knew it was going to happen. I'm saying that because it's a separation, y'all. You're going to be happy, but everybody's not. And today, I'm fucking sorry. We're going to be laughing at New Yorkers today. I'm sorry. I've been telling them. New Yorkers been the main ones going against me online. New Yorkers been the main ones giving me problems. So I told New Yorkers what's going to happen to them. See, we're not in the days of popping you in your ass with that firearm. But see, you're going to get that heat another way. So all y'all been getting that heat. And now you ain't got nowhere to go. But I've been trying to tell you, I've been your friend. But now I'm back to fry your end. All right? Because today, New York, you're getting fucking laughed at. That's right. All right? I'm telling you what it is. And when I say New York, I'm not talking about real New Yorkers. Huh? Because real New Yorkers don't break, don't fold. They're going to stay solid no matter what. I'm talking about all that other shit. All right? Whatever they thought was New York. Let's go. So, you see Cardi getting her grown woman on. We ain't there yet. Let's just get into it, y'all. Top of the top. So, she's still performing. She's doing a lot. I don't know how the hell she's doing it. I'm damn near starting to think this woman got a clone. All I know is 1 minute she's doing the show, 1 minute she's doing the interview, 1 minute she's doing the show, 1 minute she live on the gram, 1 minute she out a food truck, a product. I don't know. I just know she's doing a lot. So, at this point, being that I don't see nobody else doing what Cardi's doing, I'm going to have to crown her right now as the hardest working rapper so far and woman. At this point, Cardi B is the only little fiber keeping rap going. It's the truth. It's just the fucking truth, man. All right? She's the only one actually doing something. Touring, getting money, interviews, all over. She's the only one. Now, let's go. 2 or 3 weeks ago, she said she noticed that her credit card was missing, which is funny because she said she always have it in her purse. And she claims, y'all know Cardi don't play around with her money. All right, so y'all know this. Let's just go. I told y'all in the end, we wasn't going to have nothing left. Everybody hated her. We have nothing left. And that also is because everybody was so fake. We don't have nothing left. All we got left is Cardi B, y'all. Check it out. She said, why did I see a $40,000 purchase from Saks on my American Express? And she said, of course, I got the notification right away. So this was funny, too. When she talking her story, don't forget, you know who her fans is. Cardi know who her fans is, all right? So she be talking to them like they stupid. I've been noticed that. So she's explaining to them the process of what happens after somebody steals your card. But Cardi's talking to them like she know they don't be having cards like that. Not no bank account, no bank accounts. See what I'm saying? But just check it out. Let's go. I'm just giving y'all the background. You're going to see how she's talking to them. Watch this. So she's saying, after she figured out her card was stolen, she immediately got it cut off. They wasted no time cutting off the credit card and putting the Saks and Apple locations on notice. Now she's checking the thieves directly. So allegedly, she found out the information and she went live to check the thieves, to talk to them. What she said, y'all going to get fly off my shit or y'all going to prison? I want the maximum for y'all. Cardi B said she want them to get the max. She said, my name is Belcalis M. I don't want to mess up her name, but she said her goddamn government name on that card. And she said, I know y'all Googled it, And y'all thought, who the fuck is that? Oh, shit, we got CARDI card. So long story short, she's saying lock their ass up. I want them to get the max. Now, this is the thing. You know she been on tour doing a whole lot, which means she ain't been having time to do shopping. So somebody could have been took her shit while she been on tour the whole time. Running around. Somebody could have took her shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you also know it ain't nothing for somebody, somebody entourage to get you and just give it to somebody else. You go swipe it. Just saying. No, the reason why we talking about this is not just about Cardi B. This is putting a light on what's happening in New York right now. When I just showed y'all, they're robbing elders for pocketbooks. Robbing people, seniors. They're robbing seniors, guys. Seniors. Let's go. Hey, you know down south, you know everywhere else they rob stores? Well, in New York, they know better than to rob them stores because they know they are scared they're going to get smoked. So they don't rob no stores. In New York, they don't rob stores and gas stations. I'm talking to my people out of town. My people that's down south and on the west. Yeah, in New York, guys, they don't rob no gas stations and no corner stores. Any corner store, y'all get it? Yeah, they scared. Look, any corner store that is ran by anybody from the Middle East, they don't want to rob that store. They don't rob. I'm telling you, New York, they punks, y'all. They rob old people. That's how they do, man. That's how they do. And women. See that? Guess what these niggas doing? In New York, chicken and burgers, putting up on bikes, robbing people. You see this? Robbing people. Old school shit. You see that Pooh Shiesty shit? No, that mean they all going to jail like Pooh Shiesty. I know it's about to happen. I'm going to tell you what, look, the time we at right now is robberies. So I'm going to tell all y'all, watch your back. Don't do no flossing. Things are hitting rock bottom. People back is against the wall. Eviction notices are circulating. We are in the harshest time. It's game time, y'all. These are facts. They're riding around randomly robbing people on bikes. You got it? All right. All right, now, my point is this. Nobody carries money. How much are they going to get? No, at this point, people are stealing for meals. I'm going to prove that. This ain't got nothing to do with shit to eat. Stuff like that. They just want a car so they can swipe real quick. But they have no clue. New York is a big-ass box. Let me show you how New York tricked them. Let me show you how everybody tricked their stupid ass. They actually think because they got on the mask, they're good, but they have no clue of the eye checker. The facial rec, it works with the eyes, asshole. So, all y'all going to prison. All of y'all. Because New York is nothing but a big-ass box. And the only way to escape, you got to get out. And that's why they made a movie called Escape from New York. Y'all not going to escape because you're broke. That's why they made it like that. To even leave New York now comfortably, you need a couple thousand. Or you're going to fuck around and be right back. So check it out. So Cardi B says 35 minutes pass, and then there's a $20,000 purchase. So first, $40,000 taken, then $20,000. One from Saks, one from the Apple Store. She said right away, I already knew some weird-ish was happening. Before I even called my accountant called me. So as you see, Negroes is texting me. Ding, ding, ding. She talking about the bank. She called them Negro. You get what I'm saying? She's saying the bank texted her. Ding, ding, ding. She said, noting that it doesn't matter if she's shopping online or at a bodega, the bank gonna notify her. Now, guys, you know she's not talking to us. This is what I mean by Cardi's talking to her fans, and she know a lot of them don't have bank accounts. So she's actually explaining the process, what happens when your car gets stolen. But remember, if you don't have a bank account, you don't know the procedure. So I was just showing you how Cardi be talking to them like they fucking stupid. Y'all know that shit happen with any card. You know that. Any card that's going to happen. But she talks to them like they fucking stupid because in her mind, they don't got bank accounts. So she's breaking down to them the procedure that happens when somebody swipes your card and you get a notification through the email from the bank. I just wanted y'all to see. They all knew their fans were stupid. Y'all, I'm just going to be honest with you, man. They all knew this shit. So as you see, let's move on. Now, She's performing. She's doing what she's doing. What's up, Shayla? She's doing what she's doing. What's up, EK? Now, she said, you know I don't play about my money. So my credit card, my Amex, is connected to my phone. Every single time something is purchased with my Amex, I get a notification. CARDI, that happened with Cash App and Chime and every other card. But I'm going to give you a pass because in your mind, you're talking to people that's on welfare. I get it. Y'all tried it. I got pictures of y'all going to Chase. I got pictures of y'all in Saks, and I got pictures of y'all in Apple. One thing about me, I don't play with my money. So she's saying, lock their ass up. All right, let me tell y'all MF is something. Y'all going to jail. I got clear pictures of you MFers trying to get money out of Chase, which your card will not allow at ATMs. So there you got it, man. She claims she got the pictures. Allegedly, she went online to address the idiots. Now, I'm just showing you. What you're watching is a pattern. No, the criminals done went wild. Family, I'm going to show y'all what's going down in New York right now. This part of it. I'm going to show y'all the horrific shit the mayor said out his mouth. They got the analytics. And I'm going to tell y'all all again. Once I realized they've been doing studies on this internet, on these apps, they were doing life studies, mathematical equations. In the end, certain percentages are going to be disappearing, certain percentages are going to go up, certain percentages are going to go down. Y'all been getting all y'all warnings. But since a lot of y'all are old school, y'all thought it was still the game of blame the mayor, blame the president, blame the governor, blame the government, blame. But they all said they're nothing but big-ass fucking kids. Let's see what they can do on their own. And that's what happened. All right? This is why when we got put in the house, I'm going to tell y'all again, after 2020, everybody was supposed to get their life situated. Restart, reboot, whatever the hell you got to do. Fix your credit. Go back to school. Get a job. Whatever it is. Everybody had a chance to change. But what happened? A lot of people sat on their ass. Are we going to admit some people thought life was going to be a big-ass party forever? Can we at least admit that? All right. Reason why I'm saying that, y'all, it's no sympathy. And we're never coming back to this era. We just not. So, I know what CARDI talking about. She's talking about the epidemic that's going on right now. You know what CARDI be telling y'all? Watch your cards. A lot of y'all going to be getting y'all cards taken. That's what's the underlying story it is. She's telling all of y'all, it don't matter who you are. If you got a card, somebody might steal a card out your pocketbook. So every story is a story within a story. She's really telling you what I know. The time we in, people so rock bottom. Don't be surprised you get your card stolen by anybody. Co-worker, don't matter. It doesn't matter, y'all. So you all get your warnings. And don't forget, you can get your car stolen. That can ruin your life. You might just happen to get your car stolen or somebody steal your money right before rent due. Huh? So I'm trying to tell you all, these are some of y'all last warnings. This is why I strategically made sure in these times, I don't got a bunch of bozos around me. I don't got nobody around me that needs shit. Because I'm telling you, everybody's going to turn into a wolf. Meaning, you're going to be prey for those who don't have. And the more people you got around you that's useless, the more you opening up yourself to be a victim. Also, look behind you when you walk. I'm not playing with none of y'all. All right? So y'all know I give you real information updates because I don't want to see nobody get hurt. Don't listen to me. Now you're going to listen to New York Mayor. And guess what? We're not playing a blame game no more, y'all. We grown. Y'all did it with presidents. Now you're doing it with mayors. When somebody come in, how is everything their fault? If I just took over the business, how is everything my fault? I'm not responsible for the money that was made. I'm not responsible for the success or the failure. I just start working. But you guys can't wait to blame people for your failure. I'm just telling you because I've been seeing it every day. Well, you know the mayor, shut the fuck up. You sound like the elders. You sound like them old heads on the street. You grew up to be just like them. Big ass fucking complainers. Because New York, I'm a New Yorker to the heart. All right? Social start with a zero, fool. So what I'm telling you all, I've been got over this shit. I got over New York 20 years ago, y'all. When I put it through my head, early 2000s, man, the city ain't kissing nobody's ass no more, man. Man, the shit, man, they own some other shit. I been got it. So I wasn't with none of that bullshit, stopping friends. I been knew about the program in New York. They just now getting it where they wanted it. And that's what y'all don't get. Every year, they've been building to get it where they got it right now. It started with the Metro card. It started, this is why I say a lot of y'all just slow. They've been trying to rechange the city, but every year they took a step. Y'all sat there and watched them. Renew the whole building. Renew the whole Manhattan. Renew this bridge. Renew that. Renew this. Invest in that. And property. Doing this. Restructure Brooklyn. Williamsburg. You think they invested all that money for people going to keep dealing with this crime shit? No. I knew when they started putting money in Williamsburg what time it was. Once they started filming in Williamsburg, the city got remade. It was a reset, but the people didn't want to accept it. Why? What they won't tell you. Majority of New York City runs off the goddamn system. But now, y'all, that's my whole point. I told y'all, man, they were shutting them systems down. They created new systems. What I was telling y'all all these years. They still got systems, but it's new systems. You got to move different. So if you were still on that same old shit, which was the distraction of this right here, online all day, chilling, go to the store, give me something to eat, give me a hero real quick. Hey, Papa, give me a turkey and cheese. Get a blunt, something to drink. You go back home, chilling all day. You thought you was going to keep doing that shit forever? Well, they're here to let you know it's over. And this is shit I've been trying to warn y'all about. It ain't no fucking warning. It's just that I know y'all always going to watch Shade Room. You're always going to watch everything fucking opposite of what's real in your life. Now it's a price to pay, y'all. They're not playing. Can you afford to live in New York City? The mayor's basically telling every goddamn body, if you don't make a certain amount of money, your ass better get out of here. Let's go. Mayor's new report. New report means a new study, new proof, and analytics done on the city. This ain't no cap. Now I'm going to show you how everybody's in a fucking video game. Let's go. The long-awaited document lays out a framework for addressing systematic racism and inequities across 45 city agencies with over 600 indicators to track progress when it comes to disparity. Showing you, you've been being tracked the whole time. Let's go. Meanwhile, I told y'all, while y'all was playing around online, you were being tracked. They started to understand what time you're online every day. What time is this? What time is that? When you talking to your social worker, they better checking your shit behind the scene. Man, they ain't been going nowhere. Man, these documents, they ain't doing shit. We got their location. They've been sitting in that fucking house a whole year straight. They went out a couple. When they go out, they just go here, there. Told y'all, man, y'all did not respect technology. So they're using it against everybody now. Let's go. Let's get into the facts. Oh, yeah, y'all see Cardi B turning to Betty Boo, right? Cardi B also turned these chicks into Betty Boo. This for grown-ups. She ain't telling that to no youngsters. She's a modern-day Betty Boo. Now, let's get to the facts. They saying, additionally, 73% or 1.2 million children live in families that do not meet their cost of living, with the number rising to 87% in the Bronx. You hear that, Bronx? You know what these guys are telling y'all? If you don't fucking leave this city, a lot of y'all gonna lose your kids. Mathematical equations. Let's look at that 1.2 million children. They're already saying these 1.2 million children are with families that can't take care of them. So what does that mean? It's not hard to figure out of that 1.2 million, all you got to know is a guaranteed percentage of them, they going in the system. Right in your face. When I said, guys, you don't got to be a genius, but this shit for real. Here you go right here. They already did the studies. They know who's struggling. They know how many kids you got. So I've been telling y'all all, if you got kids and you know for a fact you ain't going to be able to make it, you better flee. And you better not make no fucking excuses. I can't do this. You better fucking flee. You better find somewhere on this. You see this map? You American, right? Well, guess what? You got 50 states and multiple cities. You better find somewhere. You got country too. They're not playing with you. All you got to know is take a look at your house, look at everything you love, and know that shit gonna be gone. If you under this category, 73% or 1.2 million children live in families that do not meet their cost of living. So you got to do, ask yourself, be real with yourself. Can I afford the cost of living in New York? Now watch when you see the numbers of the cost of living in New York, and you're going to see why I told you to flee. The number rising. They basically telling you right now, y'all, 87% of the Bronx families they can't take care of their kids. It's going to be hard for them. See that? All right, let's go. This is real talk. This ain't no goddamn bullshit. It all applies. What Cardi B said? Her car got stolen. What Cardi B from? The Bronx. Who got the highest rate of poverty? The Bronx. Who's the most, right now on paper, destined to lose their children? The Bronx. Right in your face, y'all. It's called, I told you, everybody's in a data little. Look, it's too late to escape. Meaning, you're already in a mathematical equation. So either you got the money to get out, or if you just anybody that's still sticking around, you in a mathematical equation. Meaning, it's just a matter of time. All right? That's it. I can't do nothing but keep it real. Keeping it real is the love. Other than that, I can't do nothing for you. Check it out. According to the report, a family with children must earn, this is New York City, a family with children must earn $159,197 to be considered economically secure. Straight. Now, also, let me tell you how this works. This ain't for this year. They're telling you to be within it from now on. And they really telling you this might get worse. Everything gonna be expensive. But what y'all didn't get is, from what I observed, I've been watching every city. It ain't just no damn New York. They've been rebuilding all these cities because all these cities went to dirt. So they understand it's time to turn these cities back to what they were. We must get tourism back. We make money off tourism, casinos, sports bets. They have found so many ways in every state and city to make money off taxes. They don't need no goddamn humans. They don't. And especially humans that can't take care of themselves now. If you can't take care of yourself, if you're not working, that's what I was trying to tell you. If you're not working, the city looking at you like, what the fuck we need you for? You're not helping out the city. You're not working. You're taking. This is what I wanted y'all to get. It's not a judgment. I wanted y'all to get. This is not back in the day. These systems were taught by our stupid ass elders. All right? You wasn't born to be on this shit, but you was raised to stay on the shit. But these systems were not for us to stay on. That was for the old generation, y'all. It was for them. It wasn't for us. We from the smartest era, the most access to information, the most access to jobs. We not from the racist era. We ain't born poor. A lot of people made themselves poor. It's called the hood, y'all. Project, Section 8. There was people proud of that shit. And there's nothing wrong with it. But what I'm telling you is, this is how they look at it. Y'all been getting over all these years. How you gonna cry now? Your rent been cheap how long? Well, you forgot about everybody else that had to bust their ass paying all these bills. Your shit been cheap how long? You never been evicted? You been a project how long you never been evicted? You know some people out here been evicted 3, 4, 5 times and you crying? That's why I told you I ain't no mercy. Y'all judge the end, but you don't judge the beginning. They looking at it like this. Look how much money we gave you. Look how long you been on the system. Look how much money we saved you in life. You live in that apartment how long? Well, we can add you up right now. Since you've been on the system, you might have saved over $250,000, $250,000. You ain't looking at it like that, though, are you? You costing the city $250,000. You ain't looking at it like that, are you? So I told you, they got smart. Fuck that. We might as well we can make money off all these cribs. We can make money off all this shit. We did it for so long, because that's how you're looking at it. We've been dealing with this shit since the 60s. 60 years. But now the end result is, look at the city. City turning to shit. All this fucking crime. What they gonna do? They stopped it, y'all. Because that shit it didn't exist. Before Lyndon B. Johnson and them, it didn't exist. Got it? Before it didn't exist, y'all. So 60 years, man. Now it's end result. They telling you, man, you better get the hell out right here. So that means if you got kids, you need at least 2 people making 80,000, or however you flip it, however y'all make that 160,000 income come together. Now, this also what I was telling y'all. We also at a time where there's no such thing as taking care of fucking grown-ups. I don't care if it's your kids. Everybody under a roof must provide to the bills. That's the only way you're going to make it now, but that's also the old school way. All right? That's how it goes now. God damn it, everybody 16 and up got to work. Because now you need to bring multiple incomes in that damn house. That's how it is now, y'all. So you see that 160? You still can add it up as, hey, even if it take 3 people to make that shit. You got it? 4 people. 4, you got it? 4 people got 4 people got part-time jobs. 2 got, either way, as long as you bringing that money to that household, you'll be all right. But they let you know, if you ain't generating that kind of money in your house, it's going to be hard for you. Now, look, this is a call from the mayor from studies they just did. So, to be considered economically secure, you got to make almost 160,000. On an average, a typical family needs to earn roughly 40,000 more a year to make ends meet. So they telling you, just to even make ends meet, struggling, you got to make at least 40,000 plus, 40,050. So y'all see that? I remember when that was called a good salary, 40,000. Now they telling you, because guys, everybody touches money. Everybody touch money. So you probably blow through 40,000. Like I said, you're going to touch 40 a year, 30. You're going to touch that 50 a year and still be in poverty. Because that shit ain't cutting no more. Things expensive. They know that, y'all. So they even telling you, even if you make 50,000, you're going to still struggle. Even if you make 60,000, you're going to still struggle. They let you know it's going to be hard for you. They also let you know ahead of time, rent going to keep going up. See? They also let you know no comfortability. No more comfortable. And I always knew that. It's no such thing in New York City chilling all day. In no city, that's never been true. It's always going to be failure. All right? You just can't do it. And there's a reason why they're telling you. This is called fair warning, y'all. They're giving you fair warning. Disabled New Yorkers feel the burden the most, with 92% unable to meet their cost of living, with an average gap of 76,000. So let me show you right here. They just told you 92% of disabled people are not going to be able to maintain their cost of living. Do you now see when that woman I showed y'all was crying on a couch in New York, on a brand new couch, talking about she got all these rats in the house and she can't move? It's all part of it, y'all. So I told y'all people going to sing. You getting it now? They getting all their warnings. Family, we past the blame game shit. We're past all of that. We dealing in reality now. We in reality. All right, this shit for real. People don't understand this shit. Let's look at this for real, y'all. What made people think? How many clues and warnings did you need to understand that in the end, these systems are going to let you down? They've been trying to wing everybody off these systems for a minute. Family, when they came to collect student loans and shit like that, I knew they wasn't playing. So this is what I mean. How long do we think this shit was going to go on? You're not looking at, they always wanted this shit to stop, but they couldn't stop it. 5G technology is what cracked the code for everything. I told you 5 years ago. I'm going to tell you again. It is the 5G technology, which in the end will become the ultimate human tracker to every fiber, even down to a human's heartbeat. When they thought it was play about their steps and their workouts, they had no clue the fucking databases they were in. God damn it, they know when you fart. They know how much you breathe. They know your breathing rate. They know your whole life, but you didn't accept that. They've been studying. All they're doing now is revealing everything they already studied and know. All right? That's why I told you 2026 is the year of execution. Here's the numbers. See the scoreboard? Here's what they're telling you. Who's going to be the most impacted in New York when it comes to race, according to this story? 77% of Hispanic, followed by Black New Yorkers at 65%. Keyword they're telling you when they say Black New Yorkers. They also know those are some of the original Black families that have been there. I'll give you a clue. If your family was not in New York before the 60s, got it? I say, if I want to be petty, I could say your family ain't been there since the 40s, 50s. We'll leave it at that. They understand the original New Yorkers, the original Black New Yorkers, are also going to be it's going to be a main chunk of them. 65% of them ain't going to make it. It's right here. 77% Latino, but you got to remember that's different countries. You know what I'm saying? Black New Yorkers, 65%, not going to make it. It's right here. Asian, Pacific Island, New Yorkers, 63%, 63.3. You might well say minorities. Goodbye. Right in your face, right here. Goodbye. 2/3 of each population. Look at it. Damn near. You know what I'm saying? 77% Hispanic gone. That means damn near only 20-some percent, 22.4, something like that, going to be left. Black, it's going to be rounded off, 35% left. Let's go down to Pacific Islanders. Rounded off, about 27% left. You got it? So I'm just showing y'all this where we at. 37, pardon me. See where we at now, y'all? All right. They telling you. They saying the rate for white New Yorkers, 43%. But the white New Yorkers going to be the majority. Why? They not the majority on the system in New York. That's all it is. That's all it is. Now, the hard workers in New York, they the ones holding it down. They the ones going to be all right, but they still telling you, if you don't got a certain... So I'm just telling everybody, if you're working, I don't give a damn how much you make. I don't care if you make 100,000 already. They're still telling you, you're going to struggle. They're telling you all, you're going to struggle because it's like this. These studies are not just for today. Sometimes these studies are for the next 5 years as well. Meaning, they looking at it like this. If you're not already in that range of making 160,000, they already know shit going up. Within the next 5 years, things going up. So they also know your income will have to go up. And according to how you live, if it's not approved, your income going up, they already let you know how it's going to go down. So this whole thing of New York crumbling, what Cardi B is talking about is part of it. Why? Because allegedly she got her credit card stolen and they went shopping in New York stores. But this also is one big thing of the New York mentality. A lot of people are in robbing mode. We've been watching this for the past months. They already been robbing seniors. They've been stealing everything. So, being that this shit going on, my proof is this year it's going to be another ball drop this summer. They're not going to have no crime on them streets. They all going to be gone. This is the 250th anniversary. Everybody that's not an upright American, they will be gone. You will not see the 250th anniversary because after the 250th anniversary, you ain't even American no more, fool. I'm talking about anybody that's been out here violating. That's how they dealing with you. Get it? All these people going to jail, you might well say they ain't even American no more. That's what happened. They losing their rights. Something like that, all right? Just look at it like that, because that's how it's going to go down. Now, let me show you the positive of this. You guys are going to be surprised at this shit. I was surprised, but I have to get this man his clout. There's nothing I can do about it. I could have ducked this article. I could have ducked the story, but I got to keep it real. Out of all this shit that's going on, guess who about to help New York out? You ain't going to get it, so let me just show you. Al Sharpton. Yeah, I know I was just talking about Al Sharpton about a week after Jesse Jackson died, but I got to keep it real. Harlem, New York. Al Sharpton putting a workshop, an educational workshop in Harlem. And I'm going to show you why. He knows what's going on. Tell you everybody knows what's happening to the city. Remix. It's going to be a remix. A lot of y'all cities have started new programs. These new programs are to get the youngsters up to date with what's going on. They know that a lot of people became super dumb offline. I told y'all the movement was get these kids off the phone, back in books, get them to learning, trades, education, get them back quick, or they're not going to make it because they don't understand there's other countries and other people that came that's already ahead of them. These youngsters are failures, y'all. So the truth is they are putting together these new programs. It is budgets behind it. They're making parents responsible for your kids' education. If you don't get your kids educated, if you can't take care of them, your kids are at risk now. So here we go, y'all. This is some real shit. Because Al Sharpton know what's up. When the neighborhood is undergoing rapid demographic change, bingo. The article is telling you. Al Sharpton, didn't I tell you years ago they all know? He know about the change in New York, they got to come, but they can't say that's not their job to say nothing. But being that he know the change, the city about to get changed, and it's going to be based on smarts, other things, Al Sharpton he's providing a workshop. So the youngsters can catch up and get right. Get some trades. But the main thing I want y'all to see, when the neighborhood is undergoing rapid demographics, meaning shit done switched so fast, it's going so fast, they couldn't comprehend it. Let's go. Told you everybody's going to be playing online. So this the trick thing, and I'm pretty sure Al Sharpton got investors with them, but this the thing, this the reality of it. They got plans to invest between $5 million to $7 million to purchase and renovate a building. It's a firehouse theater. Long story short, if you're in New York, you better stay in tune with this program. It's going to be successful because I know how these systems set up now. It's like a last call. It's like a last call. Meaning, if you want your kids to be smart, you want them to be something in the future, it's like a last calling for you to get them right. That's it, y'all. You can play all day. We can play, but you're not going to be here when they're in their 30s. You ain't going to be here when they're in their 20s if they make it. This society being set up different. All right. So y'all smart is it. And super competitive. A lot of people, kids are nerds. The nerds get all the jobs and they get all the money. Let me show y'all New York, y'all. Wealthy New Yorkers have been fleeing to Florida. See? They want to flee now. No. You heard Babylon is falling? You heard Chicken Little? That's what's happening now. Now everybody want to run. But I've been telling them already what's going to happen. Now they want to run, y'all. They running to Florida. They running to Atlanta. But they already late. That's it. And there's another thing y'all don't get. Y'all always running from one city to another city. Y'all still don't get it. Let me tell all y'all this shit, man. Because a lot of y'all don't know better. Family, you don't leave a city just to go to another city. You're going to get the same fucking result. It's okay to go to a city that don't got a name. It's okay to go somewhere that's not big. Because then maybe you'll make it. When you go from New York to Atlanta to Houston, you're still doing the same shit. A city is a city, but your brain don't get that. See that? So you go from New York City to Atlanta or down south New York. Then you go to Miami or goddamn down south California. You see what I'm saying? You still go from city to city, but you don't get it. Sometimes you got to go opposite, somewhere that's corny, boring, nobody there. It's called cheaper taxes. You ever live somewhere where the taxes super cheap? Everything cheap, license cheap, plates cheap, insurance cheap. You got to go out the city. But y'all don't get that. You love the city, but that's where you're going to burn at. Hopefully you're getting it. The people in Savannah, Georgia do not have the problems like Atlanta do. You get it? This is how it is. The city's going to destroy y'all. Because you know the mayor telling you what I know. I've been studying it. The city is a luxury now. The city is a luxury. When I noticed they making Los Angeles like that. Y'all remember Los Angeles? You had to pay to see them palm trees. You could have just walked and see palm trees. You fucking broke. No. They putting everything back to luxury. You ain't going to see New York. You ain't going to live in New York unless you can afford it. You ain't going to see California. You got it? You ain't going to live in that shit. That's how it always was. But the country became degenerate. And they let people do shit. You know what I'm saying? There was no such thing as going to Vegas without thousands on you. What the hell is wrong with you? No such thing as that. When people went to Vegas, they went to go spend money and win money. This whole broke traveling shit was doing shit for cameras was never like that. But now it's reality, y'all. All right? People fleeing. They fleeing the cities. What I told you, people that want you to know what happened in the end. Everybody that had a big fucking mouth, everybody that was talking shit, they the ones got to run. Tell you what happened. They got set up. Now, New York is fleeing to Florida. I don't know why. That shit expensive as hell. Certain places. And guess what about Florida they don't get? What's the word about Florida my people know in Florida? What y'all know? What they say? Huh? Florida's a place you might go on vacation and end up on probation. Especially when you from New York. Because when you go down there, you don't know how to act. That's the whole catch to Florida. When you go to Florida, you're really supposed to chill, lay low. But they know when you cover certain places, you're going to come there and do so much. You're going to lose your fucking mind with that heat and palm trees. You're going to be on probation. All right? Trust me on that. There's a lot of places. Two places like that. Florida and Virginia. Got it? You're going to come on vacation. Your ass going to leave on probation. I know those two places for a fact like that. One way or another. You're going to get pulled over. You're going to call some weed. You're going to do something. And in Florida, guess what? They still go to jail for weed, y'all. They still go to jail for weed down there. So I tell you, I don't play with shit like that. Now, what is this chart I'm showing y'all? The reality chart for grown-ups. This channel is strictly for grown-ups and information now, y'all. I'm gonna have shit on the cover, but no, real shit. I did a special 2 years ago, 2024, called what? Seniors working their ass off, seniors back to work, something like that. I've been peeping this whole movement of seniors back to work. What you looking at? The chart for everybody in every state, they got to work after 65. So these are the numbers of the percentages of people that thought they was going to retire but had to go back to work. So you're going to see every city is damn near, it's over 25% of seniors had to go back to work, y'all. So it's simple. Look at your age now. If these seniors got to go back to work, God damn it, you know what's going to happen to us. It's not hard to figure out. But I'm going to tell y'all how I look at it. You also got a chance to get your shit right. So when you're a senior, you be okay. I say this. When you're a senior, you want to have 1,000 in a bank for every year your age. That's how I look at it. If you're 65, you want to have 65,000. And then you have some leeway. They look at it, y'all. See how life is? You can't stack 1,000 every year of your life. See that? Guess what? You can start your retirement plan right now. How old are you? It don't matter how old you are. If you stack 1,000 every year, all right then. You could be 50. Stack 1,000 every year. You still have 15,000 when you something. That's how you got to think now, y'all, because nobody gonna do shit for you. That's how you got to think. You retire, step down for your job. You got your shit coming in, but you got a nice cushion put up. You have to stack your own retirement. Because I told y'all, everybody's living this happy life now. Fun. But when you get older, that shit ain't gonna be fun no more. How you gonna pay your bills when your ass start getting older? And you can't move around like that. Your body hurting. How you gonna pay your bills then? See, you can go your whole life balling, but you could become homeless as a senior. Did you know some people end up bad as a senior? It happens. But this look right here, this is what America is. The American dream, they were told that one day they're going to retire and move to Miami and go on vacation. Now let's look at the map. You'll see in Miami, nobody has to work after they're a senior like that. Because that's the state of retirement. Real retirement. People that go to Miami or move to Florida, they're the ones that got it planned out to live off their money, and their money can sustain them. But every other state, also it's a few others up north, but every other state you see, so you don't got to be a genius. You love these cities, right? Just know, majority of people live in a city where your ass going to work till the day you die. It's right here. Got it? Bingo. Telling you right here. This the new world. Told you we're not in the old world. The old world was I retire, my house paid off, I don't got to do too much. I can sit, watch TV all day, and I'm straight. That's the old shit. Now, if you don't got damn near $250,000 over 100,000 stacked, you will be working. You're going to work for the money you didn't save. That's how it works. New York, We not done yet. This what they doing in New York. That last week, did we see a video of them fighting in the store, grocery store? It's a pattern. These people getting caught stealing food. Man caught on video welding a 13-inch kitchen knife at a New York City grocery store. Give me some food. Get off me. One nigga ran out with butter. The other had egg. The other had bacon. Them niggas trying to steal breakfast. I told y'all they doing bad. They doing bad. When you see New York, got to get hooded up and masked to steal for a meal. It's over. It's over. Look, in a grocery store, y'all, it's an epidemic. They on bikes robbing people. You sitting there eating your food, they trying to rob you for some food. Give me that burger. You got it. They stealing for a meal now, y'all. They hit rock bottom. They hit rock bottom. It's going down. It got nothing to do with no crack. All right, so now you got it. Boom. Man caught on video welding a 13-inch kitchen knife at a New York City grocery. Got it? Bro, we're going to go in there and get these steaks. But bro, I'm going to get the pack of steak. You get a couple boxes of Mac. And bro, you stand by the door. When that man come, pull that knife out. Meanwhile, that's what they doing. That's what they doing, y'all. They got to steal for meals. So I'm going to tell you, too, if you're a security guard, don't lose your life over no goddamn store, because you will. Do not try to stop nobody from stealing no food, man. It's all right, bro, because you're going to be the idiot to get messed up, because it's going down, bro. It's going down. Bro, I know how New York look. When New York got to eat, that's it. Bros already accepted they fake. If I'm going to jail, I'm going to die. Fuck it. Here you go, y'all. In a grocery store. You think it's a joke now. I'm going to tell y'all, man, don't be the person you call yourself putting groceries in a car, your ass get robbed. Because it's going down. You see, you're going to be in that parking lot, thinking everything's sweet. You putting all your groceries in the car. Meanwhile, you ain't know they was following you in the store the whole time, watch you pick shit out, and they're going to follow your ass right to that car. And you're going to get jacked. Give me them groceries. It's going down, y'all. Remember I told you. You might be ordering DoorDash, and while the man get out the car, somebody just run past. Give me that shit. Like football. Give me that pack. I'm out. That's going to be happening. Trust me, Hawk. Trust me. All right? I told y'all, man, I know what's up with this shit. Now, look, this New York, y'all. Now, this shit made me laugh. We got some laughs today, y'all. Check this shit out. NBC News, national TV, y'all. Check this shit out. My people down south, please check this shit out. You can eat fish caught in New York's Hudson River for the first time. Do you see that Negro fishing in New York water? I always told that water was dirty. That ain't the point. Do you see that Negro fishing for food in New York City in 2026? Do you see this? All right. No. Shit to hit rock bottom. So down south, people always do this, but not in New York. This called niggas starving. This called niggas ain't got shit to eat. Do you see this? You can eat fish caught in New York's Hudson River. Now, if you're from somewhere out of town, especially Florida, it don't matter. Don't this sound like some slow-ass shit? What the hell you mean you can eat fish out the water? No, it's called, maybe New York cleaned the water up because they know a lot of people are going to be homeless and going to need that shit to eat. There you got it, y'all. 2026, NBC National News. All right? They're showing this man in New York looking like a straight bum. He got to eat out the fucking water in 2026. So you think it's a game? Let's connect the dots. All right? It's not hard, y'all. Let's figure this shit out. See that? What that say right there? Chicken and burgers. He pulled up on a bike, robbed them people. He's wanted right now. Chicken and burgers. Food. Let's go right here. Man caught on video welding 13-inch kitchen knife at New York City grocery store. Food. All right? Man fishing in the goddamn water. Now, all my people down south and everywhere, you can fucking laugh. Remember y'all was called country? Remember we called y'all country as hell? Who looking country as hell now? All my people from down south, don't matter where the fuck you from, you know goddamn well he looked like an unk from North Carolina, an unk from Charleston, South Carolina. He could be an unk from goddamn Alabama. He could be an unk from somewhere in Georgia. Y'all know goddamn well when you go to Atlanta, nigga like him gonna be at the gas station. Let me hold something, few. Let me get, hey, few, look out for me, man. Give me something to drink, man. Come on, man. Look out for me, bro. Do he not look like that? That's New York, though. That's the only thing, man. Nigga eating out the water in New York City in 2026. National news. So I'm going to tell y'all again, that man right here is your last warning. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm trying to scare the shit out you. Do you want to be standing there with your family doing that shit? Do you want to be? You just look at that man right there, and you think of you and two of your kids and somebody else help, and y'all standing there talking about, hey, we're gonna get something. That's called fucking playing, y'all. Can you now see that these applications and all this shit we love, it can't do nothing for us now? All right. So you keep fucking playing. You're gonna be there with your whole family, and it's gonna be other families, and you're gonna be standing. Y'all gonna say, y'all gonna play a game called Pick One. We going on the Verrazano Bridge. We going to the Brooklyn Bridge. We going to the Queens Bridge. And you gonna go to New York. We gonna be on bridges riding and seeing all these motherfuckers fishing. This shit sad, man. But this is truth. But then again, y'all, I ain't feeling sorry for that nigga. I bet you love Jay-Z. I bet you love rap. I bet you love hip-hop. I bet you love that shit. This is how it's going to end for bros in the end. This is how it's going to end, bro. Now, like I said, fool, if I'm going to fish out of water, I'm going to at least go where the water clean at. If I'm going to live outside and all that, I'm going to just go somewhere where the shit be hot. I'm not staying in New York for that shit. But when you broke and you can't leave and you don't got nowhere to go because you kept it real with them New York streets, you ain't staying in touch with your family. The streets don't love you back, y'all. You see it now, right? All right. So you ask yourself, don't tell me shit. Do you want to be fishing for your meal every night like the 1800s? Bingo. So when I told you, I'm going to do an episode to prove to all of y'all, a lot of people still live like the 1800s. Ain't shit changed. It's right in your face. Bingo. 2026. Negro fishing in the New York dirty-ass water. You can eat fish caught in New York's Hudson River for the first time. Do you see this shit? So who's the dummy in the end, y'all? Down south, you can laugh at New York now. It's okay. Hey, I roast Atlanta. You can roast New York now, y'all. Fuck it. This is what they doing, man. This called nigga used to be a rapper. Nigga used to be the man. Now the nigga's a fisher. Who the fuck are you, Gordon? All right? Who the hell are you, man? Let's get out of here, man. Let's just move on. So don't blame that shit on the mayor. It ain't his fault. See that? This man been in New York before the mayor was fucking born. Don't you see his age? Nigga been in New York before. Oh, y'all fucking up. How y'all gonna blame the mayor when y'all been there way before the nigga was even born? Meaning, you can't blame that man for your failure. You can't blame that man because you got to fish in the goddamn water. No, it's called when they cut them niggas stamps off. When all them men had to prove them food stamps. Now, them niggas shall eat in the water. That's what's going to happen, y'all. This is some real shit. New York City, man, eating fish out the goddamn Hudson River where motherfuckers done threw bodies at. It's probably goddamn 110 bodies under the water by the mafia. He eating that fucking water. So we gonna leave that shit alone, y'all. They getting pranks. Fool, you could at least went to Jersey and did that shit. Man, I'm done with them. Don't blame the mayor this time. It ain't his fault. It ain't. It just ain't, man. That's a New York gimmick, man. That's something we used to do. We always blame the fucking mayor. But that shit don't mean nothing, man. So let's just stop the shit, man. Let's just stop. Let's please stop it, man. All right? Y'all don't want to face reality, man. It's New York. 12 brutal reasons. New York locals say they're ready to leave. Now they're ready to leave. You should have been left. I've been telling y'all. Now they want to leave. See? I told y'all 2026 been whipping ass. When the Diddy trial was going on, ain't nobody talking about leaving. When everything was popping, anybody want to leave? We outside. We outside. Then I tell them they all going to be outside in the end. All right. Now they, family, they are fleeing New York like Babylon. They are. They running saying Babylon is falling. But it ain't Babylon falling. You niggas are falling. Whoever didn't get this shit, you falling. I'm telling you what's happening. When they was rebuilding all them buildings, I knew what time it was. I been knew it was going to be a day New York City ain't playing that shit. If you're going to be in the biggest city of the world, you got to be able to afford it. We got spoiled with the luxury of being born in New York City. And everybody else had to pay for it. But now they say, man, New Yorkers, you ain't our favorite no more. Goddamn, we figured out y'all ruined the city. Everybody else come here, show love. They spend money. But y'all the main ones destroy the shit. And take the money. So they got hit, y'all. They said it's over. That's what happened, y'all. I can't tell you it's no simpler than that. So I'm going to tell y'all again, this out of love. If you do not want to be with your family doing this shit, I don't give a damn where you go. Connecticut, you fucking pick somewhere. Now, I'm going to show y'all these numbers one last time. They're telling you, you're going to be starving and you're going to lose your kids. Let's go. Let's deal with these facts one more time. Because Cardi B ain't the only one taking losses. Soon, people are going to be snatching your food before you bite it. Now, let's get into these real analytics. We're not playing. So I want y'all to get it. The city did a study. And that, everybody else, you look at New York as an example. Every city did the same exact thing. Every state did the same thing. It's just that the only thing about New York, they keep it real when they do their studies. They're going to tell you. Other places, your town might not tell you shit. That's how it works. The long-awaited document lays out a framework for addressing systematic racism and inequities across 45 city agencies with over 600 indicators to track the progress when it comes to disparities, problems, struggles. So they were studying people and watching their struggle behavior on their finances. This is how the city was able to judge the next moves for the next generations. They said 73% or 1.2 million children live in families that do not meet their cost of living, with the number rising to 87% in the Bronx. So everybody can front. It don't matter. They can perpetrate, but they're telling you 87% of the people in the Bronx are struggling. Period. Right here. But I already told you who ain't going to be seeing the hip-hop museum. That's for tourists. According to the report, a family with children must earn $160,000 to even be considered economically secure. Here's your last warning, New York. If your household does not generate $160,000, you just count off the next couple years. You ain't going to make it. Or look at it like this. You're going to waste a lot of money. So look, you can look at it however you want to look at it. If you want to be somewhere you can stack a percentage of that, or do you want to kick all that out and still be struggling? It's on you, but they ain't going to make it hard on you. Now, right here, they telling you, the average person making $40,000 to $50,000, that's just going to be enough to make ends meet. You're going to struggle. So what you want to do? You want to keep struggling with your $40,000, $50,000, or you want to go somewhere where you can have a little something, or you want to be fucking struggling your whole life and worry about getting chased down and all this other bullshit? You got it now? I done gave y'all all I can give you. This public information, this is the now. You can scream at the TV, you can keep blaming the mayor, or you can do something. They ain't going to do shit for you. You think it's his job to come in and be your fucking parent? No, it's a new day, y'all. Know what they said? We had all the cities. It's somebody else's turn now. They got the reports. They didn't progress at all. They didn't progress enough on no level. It's time to get somebody else's turn. That's how they doing it, y'all. Y'all had y'all 60-year era. Now let's go. So as you see, back to back, wealthy New Yorkers are running. It ain't just poor people. Wealthy New Yorkers are fleeing to Florida. You got your proof right here. All right? People working after 65. Everybody but Florida. Because the wealthy run there. You got it? Meanwhile, in New York, 15 hours ago, fighting in grocery stores. Now y'all got it. National news. 5 hours ago, man fishing in the goddamn water for food. You got it? All right. 12 brutal reasons New York locals say they're ready to leave. I don't got to read that. I know why they're ready to leave. Now, let's get into this. Homeboy Bron. Now, people thought everybody was hating on LeBron. I told you I'm not hating on LeBron. Never was. The truth is LeBron didn't train Bronny like that. So I want y'all all to get the hypocritical behavior of LeBron. I ain't got to against LeBron. I'm starting to feel sorry for LeBron now. I tell you, I switched like that. I saw LeBron play the other day. He did his thing. But in my mind, I still know, man, LeBron in his 40s, man. I'm looking at LeBron. He don't belong in that court no more. And I heard him on TV. Stephen A., you should be ashamed of yourself, bro. Stephen A., you on national TV promoting that if Steph Curry, LeBron come together, oh, it's over. Oh, I'm like, bro, Stephen A, man, y'all know this guy LeBron over 40, man. Why y'all keep putting pressure on this man at 40? Why y'all want him and Steph to play for y'all satisfaction? Why y'all want these guys? Y'all don't want Steph and LeBron to ever retire. Y'all want them to die on the court? That's what I'm starting to think. But it's delusional to me. They don't want to let LeBron and Steph go, y'all. So they saying LeBron next year, he's going to go back to Cleveland. Him and Steph need to play together. And I'm just listening on TV. I'm like, in my head, y'all, LeBron is over 40. How long do they keep putting this man in this category of this Superman that's supposed to do all this shit and play forever? No, they know when LeBron James plays, it keeps their media outlets going. And it's that simple. But you're looking at LeBron James barking on Bronny in front of the world. Bronny ain't got a haircut. So why am I showing you this? Remember when LeBron was talking about Stephen A and his son? Don't talk about my son. You want to see LeBron barked on his son, disrespected Bronny in front of the world. Everybody's seen it. If you look back there, you'll see that Asian guy laughing. He got a smirk. LeBron barked on his own son on national TV in front of the world, in front of everybody, y'all. Was that right? Nope. Nope. Oh, guess what's going to happen? It's going to be a circus. I know it's going to happen. Laker fans, it's going to be a circus. The circus already began. When Luka stepped down, he hurt, whatever, that just means the LeBron show has begun, which means it's going to be a lot of failure. The Lakers already know they ain't going to no playoffs. That's my opinion. And Luka Doncic is going to sit back. Now you're going to see Bronny, his son, self-destruct. That's what you're watching. LeBron barking on his own son in front of everybody, y'all. So this right here, everything he said about Stephen A and his son, it goes out the fucking window. It's period. Because you disrespected your son more than Stephen A now. That's simple. Dad, so bro, how would you feel? Your father discipline you in the house? Or your father come outside in front of everybody, bro, and just beat your ass, disrespect you, say, get your ass in the house. Or bark on your ass. Son, I told you to make that bed in front of everybody. You want your parent to bark on you at school? All right. This guy's barking on his son in front of everybody. Everybody. Goddamn, Dad, I got fans. You just bark on me in front of my fans, all this shit. That's what LeBron did, y'all. So you see that. You don't chastise your son in front of everybody. Now, I will give LeBron that. He still chastises his son more than you chastise yours. So I'll give him that. He chastising his damn son. Boy, you're going to make me look stupid out here, man. I'll give him that. But he could have did that shit in the locker room, man. But I just wanted you to see the hypocrisy of LeBron. I don't got it against LeBron, man. LeBron is funny to me, man. Just like Bow Wow. These guys are funny. Do you see Bow Wow on that couch? Bow Wow being roasted for being fat. And now he try to turn to 50 Cent. This Negro looked at himself in the screen on the stage and said, I look good. No, you like a little boy with that jump on. That's why y'all on the Boys for Life tour. Question is, Bow Wow, is Chris Stokes with y'all? I'm assuming Chris Stokes is back there with y'all. Are y'all all doing the scene? Like, do y'all come out on the stage in the bed and they roll the bed out and y'all all be under the covers? But that's what I think about B2K and Bow Wow. Other than that, man, y'all have y'all fun. Bow Wow's a goddamn joke. He looked at himself on stage and said, damn, I look good. They're fucking insane, y'all. They're insane. Bow Wow, do you see how chunky you got on that goddamn couch? All right, Bow Wow. We know you're on Ozempic, bro. Allegedly. Let's go. Nobody spared. Kim Kardashian, new show, dropped. She thought she had a new show coming, but somehow it got dropped. Not going to fly. Sorry. He got it, y'all. Failure. Now, I want to look at Regina Hall. I want to show y'all, right? You see how she another actor, but she don't get a lot of clout. But I was just showing you because she took a picture on some plain Jane, no makeup. And I want to just show y'all, you still can be pretty without makeup. These are things we've been talking about. There you got it. Bingo. They want to show you. We had this conversation about women, and I be like, woman is pretty no matter what. Even they cute or they ain't. You see that? She ain't got on nothing show nobody, but she's still cute. If I was in public, I know she cute. Because in our mind, we think different, ladies. We visualize you without no clothes, or we visualize y'all with tight shit on. So we get it. We know what's up. See, we've been different. We can see you with that and know what's up. We can look at your feet real quick and know, oh, yeah. We can see her little cleavage. We know when you look good or not. Even when you think you don't look good, we know. So I'll tell you, men look at shit different. We don't care about that shit. So I just want you to see this her looking natural as hell. Bingo. All right. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. Women got tricked to think they got to do all this shit. You ain't got to do that all the time. Men know what's up, man. Now, back to Claressa Shields. We know about her background. So I'm here to tell y'all. Hopefully, Claressa Shields is training as much as she's. Because if she don't, she's going to get knocked out. You see that girl right there? That's what she's going to be fighting next. And all you got to know is that woman right there, she don't play online. But I'm starting to see something, and I'm not playing with you. Because I know one thing about that New York hip-hop. When you start messing with them New Yorkers, you might get some of that whack juice on you. And I'm talking about them, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about papoose and them. Let me be specific. When you start messing with Fat Joe and them, somehow it's going to end bad for you. All I'm going to say is this. My opinion, she's going to lose. She's going to get whipped upon. Now, she might not get knocked out, but she's going to get a nice whipping. It's going to be a wake-up call for her. Because that woman right there is not playing. That's all you got to know, y'all. So remember I told you, when they trying to be cute online and Shade Room always talking about them, don't worry. We'll be talking about the Shade Room shortly. How the Shade Room, no disrespect, but we got to keep it real. The Shade Room owner is from your motherland, but they made a lot of money off black ignorance. And we're going to get into that. Now, how many of y'all think Claressa going to win this next fight? And do you think her playing around with papoose is going to help her career in the end? Even though she looking like Serena. You see that girl face, the other girl? She just finished fighting. Just know, she's not going to spare her at all. And Claressa is going to have to knock her out. And if she don't knock her out, it's going to be a problem. So I'm letting y'all know. Hopefully, Claressa, you did not get cursed with the online curse. The curse of social media is for real. You play on that shit too long, your career will be over. All right. Fight. Now, also told you, in my opinion, the women fight better than men because at least a woman be trying to knock their ass out. And what's the difference? You see the end of that woman fight, see her eye black? Because they fight for real. Floyd Mayweather fight, his face still be shiny and greasy. Bro, I don't watch that shit. No disrespect. I'm going to watch it this year, but I'm telling you, the woman be fighting for real. Every sport, UFC. Also, Angel Reese got traded. Now, y'all know we were just talking about Angel Reese last week. I was just talking about Angel Reese. Angel Reese got traded. They shipped her ass off from Chicago. Now, you ask yourself a question. If Angel Reese was really popping like that, do you think Chicago would have traded her? Use your brain. All right. Angel Reese got traded to Dallas. They shipped her ass off. Let's go. Now, this right here going to sting some of y'all. This shit is sad, man. I tried to help a lot of y'all. They playing in your face now. You got played. The Shade Room founder says she turned down a $100 million offer to sell during the election. I'm going to say, screw that, Shade Room lady. You're making up excuses because you know your fucking shit is crashing like I said it would. Not because I said it. I told all of you Negroes and wannabe Negroes what's going to happen. Told you guys you were all in a pyramid scheme. It's called the Pyramid of BT, the Black Chamber of Failure and Death. Told y'all what's going to happen. Your leaders are at the top. They were called Diddy and Jayz and Beyonce. But on top of them, it was executives and other people. But in this thing called entertainment, the top pillars of the shit y'all love. Jay-Z, Diddy, Beyonce, 444. That's the leaders of the whole shit. I told you. You don't get it. But when they all got in trouble, it symbolized the fucking end. but you didn't get it, did you? So I told you all, it's going to be executives. It's going to be your top entertainers. Then it's going to be your top media. It's going to be sports, actors. But I told y'all all, the last crash is going to be your social media platforms and all your favorite fucking bloggers and content creators. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing how all the people you used to love, they look fucking average now, don't they? Somehow they look worse than regular people, don't they? I'm going to say it. Why? Y'all supported that shit so long. Y'all wouldn't support nobody else unless they had numbers. Y'all all became number whores and view suckers. That's what y'all became. That's what y'all became. Y'all became like button strokers. But you wouldn't support nobody else unless they had a name or a big following. So that's why I have fun roasting y'all every day. Because now you got a big zero. Shade Room is failing. I'm the one been showing you. I also know the code she's using because I know how niggas do. When niggas fall off, they want to tell you about what they could have had. You know, I could have did this. I could have did that. You know, I could have had that. Yeah, I turned that girl down. I had this. Shut the fuck up. No, let's go. Your shit crashing now. Excuse my language, y'all. There's a lot of built up passion. It's all over now. I tell you, I know what they did to my people, man. I know what they did. So, here you have it. You've been proud of black culture being to your whole life, right? Well, the question is, why black people could not get rich off their own culture? That's the question. Why are they the main ones that love shit, but they never the main ones that get rich off it? But they still ain't figured out yet. This is why y'all became lame. Y'all been under African influence, jackasses. And it's not about Africa. It's about how people used to diss Africa, call them dirty, call them this, call them that, call them this, call them that. But in the end, their whole life was being controlled by Africans. Their thoughts, views, and opinions, because it was all under this word called black. And I kept telling y'all, it's fake black people. And then I told you, if you ain't black American, goodbye. I told y'all, you are victims of identity theft. Here's the proof. And I'm not saying that like that, because I'm showing you this is what I mean, guys. They be African, but they don't teach their African culture to you. They don't express certain things about Africa to you. They don't just do both news, American news, African news. No, black failure. You get paid off that shit. You get paid off black ignorance. It's not a coincidence. Then somehow the biggest YouTubers, somehow they affiliated with the same country, some kind of way. I'm not mad at them. I just want them to know I always knew. I don't give a damn. But I troll fans and subscribers, the ones that have big mouths. All your information came from Africans. All your biggest bloggers were African. Told you already. Bloggers, content creators. Everybody got paid off black culture, but the so-called black Americans that have been here their whole fucking life, pumping their fists, marching George Floyd, fucking Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, all this fucking bullshit. Meanwhile, they're still the brokers. So I told you, Africa already passed you. Africa passed you a decade ago, but you didn't get it. You kept talking about that president in office, but you didn't do shit. That president was in office, and a lot of his people stepped their game up, and they got rich, but you didn't, because you were the prey. You guys got pranked by everybody, got everybody rich. Now you're looking stupid, fishing in fucking oceans. Shade Room got rich off ignorance. Now she want to talk about how she could have sold a company for $100 million. But I get to finally show you what she said out her own mouth, why she did not sell it. And this whole conversation is with Maury Povich. The same guy I told you, I've been putting it together, y'all. I said, yo, they made social media the modern day Jerry Springer mixed with Maury Povich, mixed with all the ignorant shit we love on one fucking device. It's the same audience. The people that don't fucking work. The people that don't work. The people that don't work. It's a market. A daytime TV. Y'all know daytime TV? The daytime TV market became bloggers, YouTubers. When I kept telling y'all the hits, the people that love free content, they had a plan for y'all. You're going to get a bunch of ignorance 24/7. Now check this out. She bragging after the money she made. And did you know, allegedly, she was a failed accountant. And say, I'm going to get paid up this black stuff. Check it out. I don't believe her storyline. I believe somebody put her in position. That's what I believe. I know how this game works. On par, Maury Povich got a podcast. See, y'all thought Maury was gone? Nope, he got a podcast. He got that black man doing the show now. Here you go. On par with Maury Povich podcast. Angelica Nwanda shared that she often receives such offers during election seasons. She's trying to say during election season, she got an offer to sell the Shade Room. The question is, do you fucking believe that? I don't believe that shit. Hell no. And who gonna buy it? I don't believe that. That's a lie. That's one thing they do is lie the ass off. I don't believe that. This is America. It's America. Nobody gotta buy your shit for no public. Ain't nobody buying that shit. Stop it, y'all. All right? So, lady, why you didn't tell who wanted to buy it? Why you didn't give a name? Anybody want to buy that shit? Stop it. All right? Maury Povich. Goddamn, as far as I knew, you was working for Maury. Why? Because when they understood it was this thing called monetization, Shade Room is your proof. You could have been monetized online over 10 years ago. They've been getting paid off the sites. When you go on the site, you see all those ads. That's what got them rich. The ads. Well, dummies kept coming back. Rich. I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. You will get blasted today. Because people try to tell y'all you ain't want to listen. Here, right here, look. You've kept it up for yourself. Yeah, because I read recently you've been offered 9 big figures. And now, wait a second, buddy. You want to add all of that up? That's 100 million. Now, check it out. She's talking to Maury. The Nigerian co-founder said she turned down the offers because she didn't want to change the focus of her platform. She's saying she didn't sell the Shade Room because she didn't want to change the focus of her platform. You don't got to be a genius. What the hell is the focus of her platform? What is the focus of Shade Room? So when I told you guys, they thought that black people were stupid. That was the highest form of disrespect. Because you guys want to talk that one talk, but you don't want to educate me about the motherland. Y'all never teach us about the motherland. You guys don't even wear dashikis, no. Y'all don't even wear the garments. But it's okay. It's just that it's something don't set right with me with this black roller coaster shit and black success. But you don't teach me nothing about the motherland. Look, to me, you guys all about the money. You look black for the money. Other than that, you don't want to be black. And that's okay. I have love for you. You won. I am only embarrassing the fans because she admitted out her mouth. She didn't sell it because she didn't want to change the focus of her platform. Focus? What the hell is a focus? I thought you just report media. A focus? What focus? You didn't want to change the focus. Who you focusing on? What's the agenda? You got an agenda? What's the focus of the agenda? I thought just hip-hop music. I thought just trending topics. Told you, she telling you to your face. Didn't want to change the focus of black people's mind. I didn't want them to get too smart. I want to keep them dumb. You won't buy this platform and make it smarter? Hell no. You got it? See that? Shade Room. It started the same time Housewives. I told you, the bloggers' job was to keep the reality TV shows trending. I know how bloggers first fucking started. I know everything about this fucking internet. So the bloggers were created to keep the shows popping. Once the show go off, you ain't see it. They start talking about Nene Leakes does this, Cindy does this. You know what I'm saying? Boom. No, this is what the Shade Room do. That's T.I.'s son. Is he a rapper? No. Is he talented? No. Does the Shade Room talk about talent, history, knowledge, analytics, numbers, billboards? No. Who they made famous? Blueface, Christian Rock. Who they made famous? Everybody but a famous black successful person. You mean they started making artificial celebrities with no talent? Yup. So they'd rather talk about people with no talent than the people that actually got talent. And don't forget, if you're not with the Shade Room, they're going to destroy your ass. Let me tell you some people they destroyed. Kanye West. Who else they destroyed? Nicki Minaj. Who else they destroyed? Everybody opposite of Jayz and Beyonce, their job was to destroy their ass. And it worked. Don't forget, they also got content creators online. They with the same program. So I told you, I proudly declined to claim that word. I will let them all know that word don't mean shit to me. That's why I shit on that word. I shit on that word, y'all. When I understand that everybody was claiming that word as a big party, as a fucking want to be down brandy shit, that's why I started spitting on that name and that word. Got it? We don't go by that no more. Black American, fool. If you ain't a Black American, you know what you can do. You can buy you a dildo today. Thank you very much, Toy Wood. Or you can buy you a vibrator. It don't matter to me. That's how I feel about you. Got it? I'm saying it for a reason. You ain't sharing nothing with nobody. You ain't build shit. You ain't do nothing positive. So let's go. All right? You ain't do nothing for me. Black ice cream truck owner targeted in North Carolina neighborhood. Who posted that 11 hours ago? The Shade Room. What they posted? Black ice cream truck. Black. You see that? Why they trying to cause division, y'all? Why? Why everything racist? Why they talk about black? She from Africa. Oh, so when it's time to get paid, I'm African. But when I'm spreading drama, it's black. See that? Black ice cream truck. Black ice cream truck. Why just can't be ice cream truck? Why just can't be ice cream truck owner targeting? Why I gotta be black? Because you like to stir up that black pot, don't you? Keep them blacks wrapped up in ignorance and racism, even though Africans, they don't live by racism. Africans love white man. Yes, white man. Thank you very much. They love white man, but they're going to teach you, don't like white man. White man racist. White man racist. White man racist. Meanwhile, man, Africans scared of white people to this day. They're scared of their ass. That's right. Y'all not trying to play. We're going to keep it real. All right, then. Y'all made all that money off black people. Are y'all going to help black people with Shade Room? If you do this shit, I forgive you. You see this goddamn man eating the water, man, go save that man. Now, I'm not playing with y'all. You think I like this shit? Y'all come from Africa living better than us, and this nigga in New York, he got to eat like he in Africa. He eating out of dirty water. In Africa, y'all got better water than that. So Shade Room, can y'all please go to New York and give out some fucking plates? Do something, all right? All y'all that made this money, go help these people, man. I'm not playing with y'all. You owe the people, man. You owe, Pookie. You owe. You heard that on New Jack City Shade Room? You fucking owe. You owe like Pookie, goddammit. I'm not playing with y'all, man. They got people eating out of water. People got a fish to eat. And Shade Room still trying to spread racism. Blacks can't afford to be racist no more, bitch. How they gonna get help if they keep being racist? If they keep being racist, ain't nobody gonna help them. But y'all already knew that. And you ain't gonna help them either. Y'all got it now? All right. They gotta get roasted. Because she needs to fucking go. Not because I said so. Lady, just change your company name and do something else. You got a college degree, right? All right. So why are you telling me now you could have been sold a company for $100 million? No, your shit flopping now. I want to hear that shit flopping. Then what Shade Room talk about? Now, I've been showing you they've been reaching, trying to create celebrities and stars, but they can't. Who the hell is Issa Bae? I heard of her, but I don't know her fucking music. I don't know her talent. Issa Bae, watch. Anna Mac goes viral. No, she not, Shade Room. Stop lying, saying shit going viral. All y'all people, stop saying this shit goes nuclear. You are so stupid. Only y'all keep saying shit going nuclear. Even though the country at war, shit is real, y'all still saying so-and-so goes nuclear. Shut the fuck up. Stop saying shit going viral when it ain't going nowhere. I'm saying it because it's all to an end, y'all. It's over. Issa Bae. Who the fuck is that, y'all? You now see, I kept telling y'all about these artificial celebrities. God damn it, that name is cloning Lisa Ray. Lisa Ray, Issa Bae. Holly Berry, Holly Bailey. Knock off artificial counterfeit celebrities, y'all. That's all they've been doing. And you the one been buying the fake shit. And that's why they kept selling it. I'm not mad at Shade Room. They rich, but they gonna get roasted because they fucking sorry. All right? You got it now? They have nothing left. Now she's talking about she could have sold it. But around here, we on point. Y'all did not tell y'all all know that. That's the shit I'm proud of. When I told you they're gonna fucking crash, I love to see them tap dance, lie, make excuses, and keep fucking lying. When you're black entertainment, you cannot admit you failed. That's why they corny. When I watch all the celebrities, they always talk about how they failed, went through shit, but they back. In this world right here, no, they don't take no losses. Meanwhile, who the fuck is Issa Bae, y'all? This is why black entertainment's crash. You ain't got no fucking talent. Huh? So, now you see when I told you that shit is a look. Black became a fucking look in a word. That's all I was trying to tell you. Remember how back in the day, it was this thing called Soul Brothers? They don't got no fucking soul in them. All right? I done told y'all the recipe already. But I'm not hating on them. It's not against them. I just want people to get it. Y'all took. You got rich. You got your money, but the fucking ride is over. But if it's any good in you, you would do some good for somebody that need help. Because y'all took all the money and made people stupid and proud of it. What she say right here? The Shade Room says she didn't want to change the focus of her platform. Code word. She didn't want to make it smarter. That fucking simple. Smart don't make money. Reality don't make money. Keeping the American public, specifically the blacks, informed with information, that shit don't make money. Well, Shade Room, I ain't mad at you. I know that from my own channel. You can try to tell them some real shit. It don't matter. They love the ignorance. So that's why I say I'm not mad at Shade Room for making their money off ignorance. I'm just saying she need to stop fronting like her shit ain't crashing and talking about how she's going to sell it now. But she's really being roasted for admitting she didn't want her platform to be smarter. But I'm also giving this one little pass. I'm going to say this platform was never yours and you was a face worker for somebody else. That's the only pass I will give you. But you're still race baiting to this day. This is fucking yesterday. Still race baiting. Ice cream truck trauma. No, the question is, who's stupid enough to read this shit? Black ice cream truck. What the fuck is a black ice cream truck, y'all? Somebody please tell me. Can you show me one? Y'all got it now? Family, I'm only talking to people raised here. Was you raised with a such thing as an ice cream truck? A black ice cream truck. I thought it was Mr. Softy. You know, regular. What the fuck is a black ice cream truck, y'all? Even though I grew up with trucks, black people driving them, but I never heard of no black ice cream truck. All I know is ice cream truck. Let me get cookies and cream. Let me get 2 ice cream sandwiches. I don't know about a black. What the fuck is that, y'all? What is a black ice cream truck? Do they ride around with African medallions on? Do they have pictures of Mandela on the inside? What is a black ice cream truck? Do it got to have a red, black, and green flag on that shit? All right, y'all. This is America, y'all. We get that black and white shit is played out, y'all, for real. What I mean is the black card is a gimmick that fake blacks use to fit in. We have nothing else in common. So the only thing we got in common is when you talk black stuff, shut the fuck up. I'm not with none of that shit. Man, get a life. All right? Get a fucking life, lady. I'm talking to all y'all that think like that. All right? Get off the bullshit, y'all. Get off the bullshit. Them days over. They're over. I try to be respectful, but they wasn't respectful. And they took the money, and they want to play in people's face. So she's talking to Mari. You are not the father. But guess what? They are the 2 pillars of the black community. Maury Povich. Maury Povich was the goddamn stepdad, uncle. Jerry was the other family member, Jerry Springer. They were raised on that shit. All they did was convert that shit into an app called Shade Room and other apps. That's all they did. The same ignorant behavior was put on Instagram. So I'm just showing y'all, man, all that ignorant show, has something. And when I said this too, y'all are the show everybody watches. Y'all are the show. So everything that was on Maury and Jerry, y'all was doing that shit for free online, and everybody was watching that shit. That's all that happened. So as you see right here, no disrespect, y'all, but that's why I say, if you really call yourself down, you could be able to take this smoke. But I know for a fact, it's a difference, y'all. That's why they can't take the truth, man. The truth is they made a lot of money. Here we go right here. Shade Room. She knew that selling Shade Room could make its new owners change things up and force certain political views on its readers. So she's saying she didn't sell it because the owners could force political views. Oh, so you admitting that that's what y'all do. Y'all force political views and opinions, and you don't want nobody to counter that. And that's why I teach them all. Being that they do all their bullshit behind the word black, that's why I say, man, screw that word. Don't mean shit. Because that's their gimmick. Meaning, don't tell blacks the truth. Told you, you guys were taught to hate your own country, hate your own presidents, hate your own cities, hate your government officials, hate the flag, hate everybody. Meanwhile, everybody that's not from this dirt raised you to believe the shit you believe, and now they playing in your face after they took all your money, and you got to deal with the problems of your own country, and everybody else can go back home. You got it. She admitting it after the fact. She only admitting it, y'all, because she know it's over. She know it's all over. She know the jig is up. I've been telling y'all, I said, family, they gonna keep fronting with Instagram and YouTube numbers, but I told y'all they have 1,000 other sites where they make money on. And I kept showing you for a reason that they're not making no money on no other platforms. In the end, it's gonna be a problem. Because they're not going to be able to pay all that stat. They ain't going to be able to do that. And she also know the value of Shade Room don't mean shit if she wanted to sell it right now. That is the main thing I'm saying to y'all. She's talking about how she turned down $100 million, making up excuses because she didn't want to sell it, because she didn't want to change. No, the fact is, you know, Shade Room ain't worth $100 million right now. If you try to sell it, it ain't worth shit. Bingo. Because we already see already. If I wanted to buy your company right now, all I gotta do is look at your topics. You ain't winning. I ain't want to put your view. I can look. That's why I say, if I really want to buy your shit, you ain't gonna trick me with Instagram and YouTube. I'm gonna look for your shit everywhere else, and I'm gonna see what y'all really doing. Here it is. You ain't doing shit. You're making up topics. Ice cream truck trauma. What the hell is that? All right, you got it. They always want y'all to be mad, even though mad ain't do nothing for y'all yet. We're gonna leave that alone, y'all. Let's go. Shade Room is crashing, y'all. That's what she's saying. She didn't want to change owners. She didn't want to sell it because she didn't want them to force certain political views on its readers. So she said this: to maintain the platform's honesty or strong principles and its followers. She said the Shade Room got strong principles, y'all. They got honesty. And they got good followers, y'all. That's what she said. Wow, man. The Shade Room, man. Y'all some, man. They got some honesty, man. The question is, do you believe that shit? So do you see how these people just lie? Don't you like Phaedra Parks? Everybody look like they from fucking Atlanta Housewives now. Why? It's a black look. You paint the makeup on a certain way, you'll look black. Till you finally get the fucking formula. Wasn't raised like that. I like black women of all colors, all complexions, all hairstyles. I'm fucking sick of that damn hairstyle, and I'm sick of them thick ass, drawn on fucking eyebrows. I'm sick of the shit. Thank you. It's called fake shit, y'all. That's what it's called. It's called no style. It's called everybody look alike. So I'm asking y'all, when was black a look? When is it a look? Anybody can be black because of how I look. When the fuck would that happen, y'all? It happened already, y'all. Don't worry. The separation is, if you're not a black American, who cares who you are? That's all it is. It ain't no hate, but it ain't no love neither. It ain't no love neither, though, but it ain't no hate. Just know that. Stay where the fuck you at. Stay where you been at. Keep your beliefs, and we'll see you later. Other than that, She admitted she didn't want to sell it because I'm going to say she wanted to keep the ignorance going because that's what the fuck they get paid for. But the only pass I'm going to give her is maybe she don't own that platform. If she don't own that platform and she was just doing her job, I'm not going to put it on her. It ain't her fault. Get it? But still, she's not spared from the smoke. Now, here you got it. A certified fucking loser. But didn't I tell y'all all to y'all face? I kept it real with you. I said, guys, I'm a fucking loser. What's a loser? Let me now finally get a definition of what a loser is. This is for you to deal with on your own. When you were born, there's certain things you might have been supposed to do. Your family might have had a plan for you. You might have had plans for yourself. You might have called yourself, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You had goals and things you wanted to do. And some things you were supposed to do. But throughout life, things start to happen. You get thrown off course. Somehow, you never get done what you're supposed to done. You also might become somebody else, all this other shit, whatever it is, all this unplanned shit. And when it's all said and done, you can become a fucking failure if you don't fix it. But I told you, everybody that's a content creator, damn near everybody that's a blogger, a podcaster, everybody online is a fucking loser. Excuse me, it's the truth. It's the truth, y'all. It is the truth. If I had my way in life, I would not be doing this shit. When I showed you everybody kicked off TV doing this shit, everybody with a felony doing this shit, everybody that's a has-been doing this shit. It's the truth. We all losers. Y'all the losers that watch. We all fucking losers. And their whole thing is, long as your ass ain't in public, long as y'all ass ain't on TV, y'all stay down there in the basement with that bullshit. That's what it's all about. I keep it real. We all fucking losers. But guess what? As long as we know what time it is, and we use this shit to laugh and joke, and we get shit done in real life, we're not losers. So the real loser is the person that ain't getting shit done in real life. So look, Maury Povich asked during the episode, you've kept it up for yourself. Yeah, because I read you was offered some big numbers. No, they shit flopped. I'm starting to think Maury could have owned this shit. We don't know. That's how it worked, y'all. Maury could have owned this shit. Let's go. Nwanda started the Shade Room as a celebrity news blog. Bingo. A celebrity news blog. Well, why did they start getting into politics? Because the celebrities were going to be their leaders and voices of politics. So I told you, whatever the Shade Room posts, whatever your favorite celebrities say, you guys are going to fucking follow. And you became willing participants in a celebrity fucking election, a celebrity bop, 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 and a bop bullshit. And now you see, it was all a game about money and it was all bullshit. The Shade Room, as a Shade Room, they put your lights out. I told you already. They put your light out. They the ones with shading you the whole time. Look, and don't get it twisted. Getting paid off, slandering and ruining all your favorite celebrities. Everybody we love, they made money off slandering their ass, right? Or taking their ass down. That's it. I don't make the news. I just repeat it. I just give my opinion. No, they the ones that was out for people. Get it? They ruined a lot of brands, boy. Let's go. Here you got it. Right here. The Shade Room as a celebrity news blog in 2014. After she lost her job as an accountant. Told you, this is the home of failure. She lost as an accountant, but she made it off that ignorant ass nigga news. Didn't I tell you the black experience gets you rich? That's all it ever was. So I'm asking you again, why the people that love their culture so goddamn much, why are they never the ones getting paid off the shit? But why everybody else somehow is getting paid off the shit they love more than them? Even though if they started, it don't matter. They could start it, whatever it is. They always become so wrapped up in shit, they never get to the money. Then they also get divided amongst each other because they can't do nothing without dividing themselves. So in the last day, they all were brainwashed by stupidity. And they loved it. They denied everything that was right and real. So now in the end, they all gonna get what they deserve. Zero. You know what shade room means? A room full of fucking nothing. That's it. So now she talking about she could have had 100 million if she would have sold it. No, lady, it ain't worth that now. Your shit crashing. That's 100 million or more you could have sold. That's what Mari said. Yes, going off doing other things, and you said, no, this is mine. Why? That's what Mari said. Why you ain't sell it? Because she capping, that's why. No, I know she lying. I saw this shit crashing a couple years ago, meaning she could have been sold it. And I know they been, trust me, man, she would have been sold that shit. After the pandemic, during the pandemic, you offered all this money, you ain't gonna sell. And you know for a fact this rap shit crashing. I'm not a genius. I told y'all what happened. When Diddy got locked up, I know what it all meant. When Jay-Z got accused, I'm not a genius. If I was a blogger, I'd know it's time to sell the company. This rap shit crashing. It's time to sell. It's time to sell. Either two things. We're going to sell or we got to change this whole shit up because it's going to crash. You see T.I.'s son? This is what y'all got worked up over? This is what y'all proud of? He dissing 50 Cent dead mother. Shade Room promote him. Don't forget. Shade Room promote Tiny. Shade Room promote everybody without no fucking talent. Shade Room promote all the has-beens. Shade Room promote all y'all big kid agendas. Sleepovers. Housewife Atlanta. 50 years old. Sleepovers. Girls trip. Child. Ain't even black. Talking about child. They ain't from the hood, bro. They ain't from down south. They wasn't with auntie and them talking about child. You know what I'm saying, y'all? They ain't from that. But they was getting paid off it. Because the word is y'all like gossip. So I ain't mad at them getting paid off gossip, but the word is y'all like gossip. And I told you, all you got to do is act black. Girl, child, man, that's all you got to do. You act black. Act extra black. And they're going to buy it. What's acting black? Talking ignorant. That's all black is. Talk ignorant. They love it. Even though they got degrees. Talk ignorant. They love that shit. Shade Room. Now you got it, y'all. So now when I told y'all what I said, told y'all I got off Instagram for a reason. The number one reason I got off Instagram as a content creator, I got tired of seeing all of that janky, whack-ass, fake-ass blogger postings. I was being attacked by fucking bloggers. I'm tired of that shit. From Jason Lee to her, fucking all of the motherfuckers. Say Chi, all that shit. Tired of that shit, y'all. Repost all that dumbass same shit. They corny. And they finish. You got it? Let my people go, goddammit. Get them out that ignorant headlock. Leave them alone. Let's go. Look, y'all. Atlanta woman charged with 8 car thefts. Is that, you see it? Bitch like A$AP Rocky, don't she? That's Atlanta. That's Atlanta. They lost their fucking mind, y'all. You got it? That's what Atlanta is now. Ain't no more rap music. She went down there for a record deal, but now she's a fucking car thief. You had no clue your whole life was going to be fucking Grand Theft Auto. You niggas was playing that game, but you had no clue in the end, you niggas going to be stealing cars. Grand Theft Auto 6, nigga. That's all y'all. Because I've been seeing this Atlanta shit. They stealing cars, breaking in cars. Niggas in New York fishing in the goddamn water. National news, NBC. You can eat fish caught in New York's Hudson River for the first time. You didn't see this before EBT got cut now, did you? Did you see this before they cut them stamps for them men in New York? They cut that welfare shit. There you got it, y'all. 2026, New Yorkers have to fish outside to eat. Even though they just told them they better fucking leave or their ass gonna be up. They gonna be fucking done, y'all. He telling Cardi B right now. Cardi, I tried to tell them, hey, things have changed. Things change. You say back. He told them straight up. They trying to tell you. Cardi got robbed for her shit, but she really telling you the narrative that's going on in New York. People get robbed. Soon you're gonna be getting robbed for your credit card, your bank card. That's right. Pay attention, y'all. So, what I'm telling you is, this ain't nobody's fault but the people's fault. People thought life was all about. See, this is the truth. This is what happened, y'all. They kept caring more about the shade room than real life. So they were chasing trending topics. I'm going to tell y'all this last time. Because she said it out her own mouth. She said she didn't want to sell that shit. I'm going to show you why. Her platform's major influence within the black community. Rewind that shit. Shade Room. The white community? No. Hispanic community? No. African community? No. Her platform, major influence within the black community. But y'all know the code word, major influence. You know what I call that. Bingo. The Shade Room is responsible for your mentality that you have to this day. Black community. And with Instagram being a major source of political news for young voters, I'm screaming because this is all the shit I've been telling them throughout the years. And this was passion of truth. I tried to help y'all. That's all I try to do. But now you got it. You got fucking fucked over. Right here. Her platform, major influence over the black community. And with Instagram. Because they were all together. That's why I told you I was done with all that shit. Now, let me show you something. You see all the shit that's happening? Now, let me show you this one lab about to connect the dots. She said the platform has honesty and strong principles. And what she said, she knew that selling the Shade Room could make its new owners change things up and force certain political views on its readers. You fucking dumb bitch. Platforms are to inform the American public. Period. That's what media for in this country. To inform the American public. She just told you to your face she wanted to control your political thinking. That's why you guys don't know shit. Now look at it like their job was to keep you in a funky ass mess so you won't know shit about your own country. And that's what happened when I told you jackasses, when you from this country, you don't get caught up in no political shit. I tell any one of you assholes, you ain't gonna make me choose no side. I'm gonna respect both sides accordingly. But it ain't my fault one side been lacking more than the other. But I ain't going against nobody. Got it? I might not be with them, but I ain't against shit. Foreign entities have taught y'all to go against your own country, and now it is a price to pay. So I told you I know what's up. The reason why these outlets are crashing, because everybody that looked up to them for influence, information, everybody that was wrapped up in all that shit, they are the ones gone. Now you ask yourself, who was in on this whole shit? It don't matter. She has admitted their job was to keep the shit going. They didn't want y'all to have different political views. Now look at it like the word politics is what fucked your brain up. They didn't want you to know what's going on in your own country. It's that simple. That's why I told all of y'all, at least watch regular shit so you know what's happening. Then go back to your regular scheduled brainwashing program. But other than that, y'all, it's too late. It's a price to pay. You're going to be cursed in all these cities. That's why I brought it right here. Stealing for food in the city. They robbing for food. They cursed. They got to rob for a meal now, y'all. Check it out. On top of that, Cardi B getting robbed. Check it out. The mayor telling everybody, if you do not make $160,000, you better leave. If you got kids, they telling you straight up, you gonna suffer, you gonna struggle. Thank you, Miss Mo Better. They're telling y'all all straight up. They not playing with y'all. You gonna be a big ass kid complaining and crying, you ain't gonna get not one tear. You not. They've been tracking y'all. 600 indicators to track the progress. So while y'all been watching bloggers, you've been being tracked. And being that you've been being tracked, the score says you ain't been doing shit. That's why all these things getting cut, and that's why reality has kicked in. All I do is tell y'all public information of the country. That is it. Don't fucking crowd me on nothing. I'm telling y'all the truth. All this shit was based on what you gonna do, what you gonna pay attention to. All your choice. Every day you wake up, you got media. You watch shit with views and who you like, and that's why you don't know shit. Man caught on video welding a 13-inch kitchen knife in New York City groceries. So now in New York, they are now gangbanging for food. You remember Cat Williams had a joke? That how they gonna wake up? They wake up and be gangbanging at breakfast? Here you got it. Niggas got a gangbang for meals. You put the mask on, bro. We going up in that shit. You hit the freezer. You got the bag on you. You get the juice. You throw some cans of tuna fish in there too. I'm gonna get the chicken. And girl, you gonna wait outside the car. We be right back. They gotta do that shit now. You know, before back in the day they robbed banks. Now they doing grocery store heists. All of the men got cut off for their welfare, y'all. A lot of men cook, they ain't get welfare. They gotta steal for a meal. It's facts. Grocery store. This the second grocery store fight we saw because they get caught trying to steal. Boom. Meanwhile, people flee in New York. 12 brutal reasons New York locals say they're ready to leave. You're fucking late. They started fleeing New York when the pandemic hit. It was a major flee in 2021. Bronny getting screamed on by his own dad. Meanwhile, his LeBron James fan fishing in goddamn New York water. That's LeBron James. That's the same nigga trying to argue with me, talking about LeBron the GOAT. Now look at his ass. This is the truth, y'all. It's the honest God truth. He's not in Colorado. If he was in Colorado, it's okay. He's fishing in New York water, y'all. You know how many bodies in that shit? You know how much dirt in that? He has to eat in New York for a meal. Now I ask, how the hell he gonna cook it? He gonna take it back to the crib? When he gonna catch one fish? Yup. You can eat fish caught in New York's Hudson River for the first time. New Yorkers, buy you a fishing rod. If you call yourself in the hood, buy a fishing rod. In the Bronx, you buy that water, right? Get a fishing rod. Bronx River, get fishing rods. Harlem, get fishing rods, nigga. You got East and West. Brooklyn, get fishing rods. Downtown, go buy that fucking water. It's coming, bro. Coney Island, get them fishing rods. It's going down. Here's your water. Here's your water right here. You're going to be outside with a fishing rod and a grill in New York City. And when all the tourists come, they're going to be on the bridges laughing at y'all. They're going to be on the bridge right there laughing at niggas fishing. They say, it used to be the hip-hop people. Yeah, they used to be. They're a different tribe now. They used to be the hip-hoppers. They're their own nation. Now they live outside. That's how it's going to be, y'all. Y'all going to be playing hip-hop out of fucking tents. You got it? Now ask yourself, where Jay-Z at? Where Jay-Z at, y'all? Where Jay-Z at? Where they at, y'all? Where the rappers at? I told you, man, it's going to end bad for y'all to end. Y'all thought I was joking the whole time. I was. But I was letting you know. It's going to end bad, y'all. Told you done. Where Fat Joe at? Is Fat Joe going to help the Bronx? I'm from the Bronx, New York. Shit happens. Shit happening now. What y'all going to do? Huh? What the fuck are y'all going to do? Nothing. Y'all got it? This ain't just New York. It's everywhere. So, everybody here at rock bottom, even Cardi B alleged she got her card stolen, and allegedly she got altogether 60,000 taken, 40,000 here, 20,000 there. Allegedly. Just know, y'all, you better watch your fucking pocketbook. Y'all better watch your cards, bro. Watch your wallet. You better be on point out here, y'all. Don't forget, you can get robbed for food, all that shit. Somebody put a gun in your head and say, give me everything in your refrigerator right now. That's it. You better fucking pay attention, y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm making sound jokes, but I'm dead serious. People robbing for meals right now. You better protect your kids, all of that. They jacking for ransoms. All right? Don't say you wasn't warned, y'all. Somebody was sitting there eating burgers and fries and got robbed. He on a bike robbing people in the city. He think he Pooh Shiesty. You got it? New Yorkers have to steal for a meal, but it's not just New York. So, sorry for the vulgar shit. People just got to wake up, y'all. All right? The ignorance is gone. That's it. Claressa Shields will get knocked out. So almost the whole New York is in the gutter, y'all. That's another reason why all this daytime traffic, YouTube slowed up because of the New Yorkers. A lot of New Yorkers, a lot of East Coast people, period, are gone. A lot of East Coast people got locked up from New York, Philly, Jersey, all the way down. DC. Remember all those troops on the ground? With those troops on the ground, people get locked up. It's showing now, y'all. It's showing. It ain't no way around it. You got it? All right. We gonna get out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Ain't nothing going on but the real shit. Ain't nothing but truth and facts of the future. That's all it is. So now you got it. My prediction, if Claressa Shields does not stop playing around online, she's going to get knocked out. That woman right there, she fight her next, and that woman right there is not playing, y'all. So Claressa better hit that gym, and y'all better tell her, get the hell offline. She going to get embarrassed. That's my opinion. Because I see, why I say that, I see Claressa Shields doing everything except for punching the bag and training, y'all. That's why I say that. We out, y'all. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Thank y'all for pulling up to the show. What's up, B Tisdale? What's up, PJ? Shout out to everybody that's in attendance. Shit is real out here, y'all. This is the realest thing ever happened on Earth. It ain't even funny no more. All right, so just stay tuned. We'll be back. 1.